back to WERN-FM 88.7, Wisconsin Public Radio. Up next, we are going to have the Mound Culture Preservation Group give us a little background on their recent efforts. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming today. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hey Steve, thanks for having us. We're glad to be here. We're the Mound Culture Preservation Group, or MCPG for short. We're students at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I'm Mitch Mammon, and my associates are Megan Wesley, Ellen Mayer, and Brian Luman. And we came together and developed an interest in mound culture during a recent research project. Through our studies, we decided that we, as a university, need to be active in protecting the mounds and culture of these ancient, almost forgotten people.
So what exactly is mound culture?
From the periods dating back to about 900 AD to about 1200 AD, communities in eastern Wisconsin began creating burial mounds scattered around Madison, Wisconsin. Anthropologists, linguists, historians, and archaeologists, as well as native oral historians, still debate about the purpose of these mounds, but it has been discovered that there are more of these monuments in greater variety on the UW-Madison campus than any other university or college campus anywhere in North America and probably the world. Today, there are 38 burial mounds in 6 groupings on campus. 5 of these groups have been destroyed due to development. One large mound on Bascom Hall was leveled when Bascom Hall was constructed in 1857, and at least 2 mounds were destroyed when Agricultural Hall was built in 1901. Back when these buildings were erected, there were no laws protecting the mounds, which has since been changed. The destruction of these mounds has demolished thousands of years of Native American history.
I just can't believe this. I've lived here for years, and I didn't even know that these mounds existed. So what do you propose we do to help preserve them?
Well, Steve, we're glad you asked. We would like to present a letter of proposal to the university in hopes to implement memorials inside buildings that have leveled the mounds. Using materials such as historical maps of these mounds, we would create an outline within these academic buildings that will at least remind onlookers that they are standing on a piece of Wisconsin history. Also, this letter will hopefully prevent the university from building on mounds that still exist, and implementing outdoor memorials similar to the ones within the university buildings.
Neato! Now what can I and the rest of our listeners do to help?
It's possible to save the brief part of history that we have today in these mounds, but we need your help. The most important thing you can do is go to our website at www.moundculturepreservationgroup.wordpress.com and sign our petition of preservation to the university. This will prove that we've received support from the community and that our letter of proposal will be taken seriously. Another crucial thing we ask you to do is let your friends and family know what you've learned today and get as many people on board as possible.
Well, that sounds great. I am surfing your awesome website as we speak. But after I've signed, how can I be updated on how it's going?
If you would like to continue to learn more about our efforts and progress as we move forward in this action, please subscribe to our podcast that you can also find on www.moundculturepreservationgroup.wordpress.com, and we will continue to update you. You can also receive instant updates on our progress by finding us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by searching MCPG Mounds.
This is quite the effort you are making to help preserve Wisconsin history. We are so grateful that you came in today and talked with us about your plan.
Thank you, Steve, for having us on your show, and thank you all for listening.
Let's save the mounds!
And a big thank you to MCPG from us here at Wisconsin Public Radio. This is Steve, and we will be right back after a few words from our sponsor.